I betcha I'm on. Betcha I am. Welcome. So glad to have you come in. It's cold night here. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I got my jacket on. I got my duck's feathers all fluffed up. Come on in. This is In Review, episode 253. And I'm glad to see you. I am Mary Gunn Fun, your intrepid host of Craft Roulette. But this isn't Craft Roulette. This is Craft Roulette Part 2, featuring you, our card contributors. And we call it In Review. We will be doing 3 acts. I'm hurrying because I've got a lot to cover tonight. But we're going to have 3 acts. We're going to have mail call, and I have some outstanding mail to share. Card slideshow, where we will feature some of your cards randomly chosen by the computer that are in the current gallery. And then the fast-paced, the interactive card detective game, I gotta quit saying that, is Whodunit, and you have the option of trying on your gum shoes and trying to catch me. I've got a good one tonight, I think. Oh, I never know. I've been getting caught really fast lately, so I try to step up my sneakiness. Just saying. But I'm glad you're here. We always start with an exceptionally bad dad joke because we can, and because they're fun. They're just good stuff. But this one's kind of serious. So, yeah, it is. Oh my gosh. Dave, he's been in the chatterbox before. Dave fell into an upholstery machine. It was amazing, but he fell into an upholstery machine. Good news is he's fully recovered. I liked it. Plenty good. I thought that one was really good. So welcome, you guys, as you showed up nice and early, starting to chat and catch up with everybody. I love that so very, very much. Let's go to our spin sponsors this month. Trinity Stamps is giving away a $25 gift certificate each week. We love them. They've got a new release. I've got a whole bunch of products from them to play with this week. Colorful Life Designs. They have such unique stencils. I love them. They have a really pretty hydrangea, and they're giving away a $25 gift certificate. And then Whimsy Stamps, they have paper. Man, they've got some really pretty things over at Whimsy Stamps too. So they've got stamps and more. So check out our spin sponsors on craftroulette.live. Associates spin sponsors. Sometimes there's an affiliate link associated. It all is spelled out right there. And then plus, of course, we're giving away a goodie bag every week and a Krog. We're going to give away a Krog tonight if I get caught. Oh, I do love a good piece of suspense. I've got a bunch of mail here and a couple packages, so let's go on down to paper, shall we? Yes. What do you want first? Packages or mail? Let's go to packages first. Packages first is good. Let me put these guys over here so I don't forget them. I got a lovely little package from our friend Crafty Tafty, sometimes known as Andrea Taft. And she's Altenew does such a pretty job of these things. These are all, she sent gifts for the goodie bags. So let me show you some of these things that she sent. They're very, very pretty and so nice to share. This was her beautiful cart that she sent in it. Ooh, that's really pretty. And she said, this has like multiple, a friend of hers made it. It has multiple techniques to get that background. Let's just see this. I'm not going to even remember how she did it, but it's a 4-technique thing. It's ink blend in the background. Okie dokie. Roger that. Dry emboss. I guess that's like that little part, the scallopy things. Lightly cover in black ink. You can see how it's lightly covered in black ink. And then overstamp in white ink. Okay, that one's pretty cool. That one's very cool background. Let me go through that again since now you know that you can do it. Here's the steps. It's ink blend the background. Number 2, dry emboss it. Number 3, lightly cover in black ink. And number 4, overstamp with white ink. Wow, Andrea, that's really pretty. And then she's got a bunch of sparkle on her flowers. And a pretty happy birthday. Whose birthday? Thank you so much. And thank you for sending me goodies to send out in goodie bags. People are enjoying the goodie bags. Oh, that'll be fun with the winter and everything. There's little Halloween. There's a little, oh, that's so cute, little Christmas. Little baby one. Oh, you know, I like a good JD card. I have a whole bunch of JD cards that I want to re-show you all because his birthday, get a load of this. His first birthday is next month. Next month. Where has that year gone? Don't even try to figure it out. It just doesn't make sense. There are some beautiful sunflowers. Oh, that's cute with the little cacti and succulents and the dies. That's super nice. Here's a Heidi swap set. Really, that would be beautiful on a card. Here's another Heidi swap set. It would be great for some all sorts of things. I think specifically in scrapbook layouts, but not only. And then we've got little, oh, I think I showed you these. And then some little best wishes from Karen, our spin sponsor, Karen Burniston. Super nice. She will be here in July as one of our teachers and vendors at, who can answer me first? At, what's happening this summer? At, and then a little rubber thing that reach for the stars. Pursue your dreams, follow your heart. I love it. Yes, she will be one. There it is, Deborah Couture. Thank you. She will be one of our teachers and vendors and great friend of Craft Roulette and Pear Blossom Press. She will be at Paperganza with us. I have a little more update on Paperganza here in just a minute. And then all these pretties, and they've got some noise to them too. So that's real cool because those would be great in shakers. Look how pretty those colors are. Wow, thank you, Andrea. I will be so happy to send those out. It's always fun to pick stuff for goodie bags. I try to look at their cards to see what they've sent in and then kind of match their style. And I don't always do it right, but I try. Then I got this lovely package from Relatively Thoughtful Products from our spin sponsor, Relatively Thoughtful, and Sally Butler, who I think I saw was here, and our friend Lenine, who is here also. Thank you guys for sharing these nice little presents with me. These do not go into goodie bags, but I'm going to have a heck of a lot of fun making stuff with it. There is my card. Oh my goodness sakes. That's quite the amazing one. We've got Dusty up here. We've got the Trinity stamps. Here's a fun little thing that happened. Lenine works in a scrapbook store in Bremerton, Washington, or somewhere close by. And she learned about Trinity stamps on Craft Roulette. And now that store is carrying Trinity products. I think that's a lovely story. It's like a bedtime story. Send me off into sweet dreams. But this is Trinity right there. I think that is Craft Roulette. That is Craft Roulette. And then she has a whole bunch of things on her mask. Boy, that is a true mask to behold. There's a little dust bunny. A little image from the dust bunny. There's Dusty. Oh, that's cute. A crafty life is a happy life. And she sends birthday greetings. She found this little stamp set that says, chocolate. And added it. That's a masterpiece. That's absolutely a masterpiece. And I thank you so very, very kindly. She always types up a letter. It's so nice. Such a nice lady. I get to hang out with her a lot on Zoom calls for our membership group. And it is a privilege. Then she sent a little something for me. If you have been around Craft Roulette for a while, you know that I kind of like a good robot. So a crafty life is a happy life. Maybe that's what you are saying. Anyway, she sent this little present for me. A beautiful little robot. Isn't he cute? And then a little thing that says Dad Joke #1 Champion. And, oh, there's another one. And then a little charm with some art supplies. Oh my goodness, that's so special. On a very, very nice chain. Oh, goodness gracious, that is so fun. I don't deserve you guys. You're just too wonderful. Thank you so much, Sally and Lenine. Let's look at some of these products, shall we? Yes, I can't share this too much, but I can share something that you can get. And that, I'm not have to do that. I'm going to put it on the door. It's products. And Relatively Thoughtful is doing, 250th anniversary of Jane Austen this year. That little Jane girl. We all kind of like all those old, I don't know if we have read the books, but we sure like the movies. They're good times. And so let's just take a quick look at some of these. I think you can print these at home, or you can have them sent to you. They're on very high quality paper, cardstock. And this month, I believe still till the end of February, Sally is giving free postage. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But, ooh, isn't that pretty? I don't even know what to make with these. They're so pretty. But we'll just figure out something. Oh, I have made something with this, and I think that's just gorgeous. I think a small sample of this is in one of the free sets. Oh, that's pretty too. So delicate. Oh, there's the kids right there, all smoochy face. Mm-hmm. Really sweet for all sorts of, I don't know, would a teen like these? I think they might. Would a teen think, oh, love interest? There is a bonnet and some pretty flowers. I do, if you have a scan and cut, I think this would be great. I like to fussy cut, so I put it off, though. I thought, I'm going to fussy cut this stuff, but I didn't. So I wanted to have you see it all in situ. Is that the right word? There's some more bonnets. We had hats or bonnets a couple weeks ago, and I did make something with that. Oh, a pretty little envelope. And some doilies. Could have used those. And like buttony things or eyelet things. Those are pretty. Lots of things you can do. Oh, look at those little tags that you can fold. Whew. And some beautiful butterflies. Wow, wow, wow. More tags with lace. Think Mother's Day. That's coming. And with these, look at these pretty little things. This would be great for like bulk kind of card making too. You could just use a lot of these. And these are some pretty frames. You could stamp a sentiment in there. Ooh, I'll have fun with this one. All those leaves to cut and the butterflies to cut. Ah, so lovely, lovely, lovely. And then they had some pretty paper on the outside also. So, ooh, I don't know where this one's from, but that's sure pretty too. Nice stuff, girls. Thank you so very much. I'm going to put this away before I lose a piece or spill some tea on it. That would be a tragedy. I'm going to actually put it over there. Smooth my tea. That's so thoughtful. Thank you so much. Let's get to the cards, because cards are fun. You've seen a couple, and they were gorgeous already. From Beck Ann. She makes a lot of craft roulette process videos. Whoopsie, whoopsie, whoops, whoops, whoops. There is that cute little guy that is an Anita Jerem. I think that's from Colorado Crafts. They are going to also be at Craft Roulette as guests. It's going to be very cool. And this is very fun with all that jazzmatazz. I love it. Lots of fun colors. Can't go wrong. And oh yes, she sent me some nice stamps. So I've got stamps to send little cards out, and I send out a lot. So thank you so much, Beck Ann. You can find Beck Ann in our community showcase. Let me think here. If you go to Associates, our community, and then look for I don't know what it says exactly, but if you go to craftroulette.live, Associates, Stephen might know. He probably knows. He wrote it. And then our community, and then there's information. You can look up Beck Ann and you can watch her videos, and that's always a lot of fun. So thank you. Yep, there it is. He put it up there. That is very helpful. Thanks for helping the old woman. Appreciate it. So, yeah, she does a lot of, and she's very didactic and very helpful in her teaching. So, Susan Cherry. Ooh, look at this one. Susan Cherry is a nice lady in New York, and she and her daughter both craft with Craft Roulette and have for so very many years. She had gotten a lot of these dies from Scrappy Tail as a gift certificate, I believe. Yes, as a gift certificate. And so she put a beautiful card together. This is an embossing folder. Doesn't that look like a dark kind of stormy sea or sky? And all these little pieces. She said there were so many little pieces. There really were a lot of little pieces. And I think she probably put some speckles on here and did some ink blending on the edges. And whoo, this is a masterpiece, Susan. Thank you so much. It really is. And she's even got him on a little special piece of sand. You didn't forget anything to make this very, very special. Wow. Thank you, Susan. And thank you for being with Craft Roulette forever. So very long. She was back in the old days when I used to have to go on Facebook, when we were on Facebook. And I would go on Facebook and I would go to the email and I download the cards, and it was about 8-10 steps to get them in the gallery. And I had to do it every Sunday and Saturday because we didn't have membership extended submissions and things. And Mr. Producer made it so it was automatic. But whew, boy, those were the days. Don't miss them. But I do appreciate you so very much. And Jennifer. Paula Rice sent me a birthday card. Pretty nice. She knows. She gave me the Team Orange nod, and I so appreciate it. Happy birthday to an amazing person. Let's celebrate you and your birthday. Aw, those are cute. Look, she put some little gems on there. What a cute little touch. And very orange and very appreciated. Lots of ink blending to make it a little softer and fun. Nice job, Paula. Paula is always here early to welcome you guys, and I so appreciate her online hospitality to our chatterbox and more. Thank you, Paula. Aline, my buddy Aline sent me this. Now, see, Aline's really good at sending cards. I am really stinky at sending her cards, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why I'm so stinky about sending her cards, but she's always ahead of the game. And so she sent me a Valentine with a little note, and she's had cataract surgery. Now I think I'm going to send her like a big E or something, a card with some big E's and get smaller and smaller and see so she can test her vision. But she's always wearing glasses, so I'm wondering if the cataract thing will help that. But she got Kerwin there upside down, head over heels about you. She's a sweet woman. I miss you too, Aline. If you're watching it, we need to go out and have some lunch. We need to do it soon. Okie dokie. But we got to wait until the snow's gone. Ick. And thank you. That's cute. Look how she did it kind of sideways, wonky, with some pretty paper. And I know she dares to be artsy a lot because that's here in Kansas City, and she's a good patron of the arts with some little dies that are stitched. And she used a decal edge die for that. Small touches, big results. Really pretty on red cardstock. She knows how. She's good at it. Thank you, Aline. Deborah Couture, who I spoke to earlier tonight, sent a card. And she included some beautiful orange craft foam, which I will look forward to using in future projects. And this cute card. She used the Craft Roulette Fun Friend, sending warm hugs. I do believe that looks a bit like Sassy's LLC, Sarah Liz's emergency cards. That's pretty cool. And then she's got all sorts of warm, yummy, buttony stuff on here, cocoa scarf and blankets, and a little note inside so I can move this on. Somebody asked me the other day, Sharon from the Brown Chair asked, do I send cards that I've received? I said, well, sometimes when somebody has given me one that is intended to be used as a get or I send on, then I do, but this is cute. And she said she just kind of got an accident, by accident had that little half cut there, and it looked like a beanie to her, so she added it as a beanie. I think it's cute. I do. Thank you so much. And that's sweet. Thank you. That's a little joy fold. That's what a joy fold looks like. And if you put it on a Z fold, then it's a Zoe fold. All right, I'm getting down to it. There's only about 4 more. So here's a pretty card from Susan Binstead in Canada. She will be joining us in July. Pardon me. But they had their postal strike up there, so this is a Christmas card, but it's always nice to receive a good greeting or a good thoughtful card, and this is what that is. That's a really pretty little bow. Nicely done, Susan. And what a pretty, pretty little card that is. That looks, I've never made one quite like this. I think it looks a little bit like you have to know some math, and I never wanted to do any math. And then on the inside, she did a pretty little Merry Christmas with some ombre stamping or second generation stamping and a little post-it. So I can move this on if I want. Isn't that pretty? Very nice. Susan is going to be, she's like a trooper. She's got multiple situations that make it very hard to travel, but she's going, man. She's coming to see us in July. And so I'm pretty impressed. I think she's going to be a lot of fun to have at Paperganza. Thank you so much. Sharon Castor from the very one, from the Brown Chair. Oh, there she is. She's at the bottom of the cheddar box. Sent me a birthday card. Isn't it pretty? She's coming to Kansas too, Kansas City for Paperganza, and she's going to pick up some girls along the way and drive on in. It's so fun. Okay, well, I think this is a very pretty card, Sharon from the Brown Chair. And we were talking about swaps on a Zoom call the other day because we're going to have swaps at Paperganza, and we were talking about quality and such, and I was going, no, I think everybody's going to love your cards. And but here's the thing. When you put out your flavor of creativity and your style and your personal effort to make a card, you're being very vulnerable with other people. And it is sometimes makes you feel a little, it's nice to be on the internet and have a little bit of anonymity, but person to person, it's going to be a little more vulnerable. But I think you guys are all such good card makers and nice people that I don't think you need to, I'm going to do the same thing. When I make cards, I'm going to be going, oh, I don't know if they're good enough. But that just means we want to do a very good job, and I'm sure you will, and I'm sure everybody else will, and it's going to be so much fun. So this is so pretty. Yeah, I love a good polka dot, and you pulled it together real nice, and some hearts, darling hearts, and a beautiful little cupcake. Is that supposed to come in the mail too, the actual cupcake? No, and there, you can't see it probably, but there's a real pretty little die-cut vellum, kind of organic, wavy vellum on there, and some, or a little focal mat, and some shimmer, heartfelt wishes with a beautiful little bow. All the small things that you did to make this so very nice. Very, very sweet. And, oh, this is my Galentine's. This is my Galentine's Day card. Oh, I was thinking it was my birthday. Well, silly me. Very nicely done. Super sweet. I was wondering why you didn't make it orange. And now I know it's because it's Valentine's or Galentine's. Sharon, I can't wait to meet you. What did you say in there? You said, as of February 14th, there will only be 160 days until she can come hug me. I look forward to that day. That's going to be fabulous. Linda Gorman, who I also get to meet in July, is and is traveling with Sharon, sent this card. Oh wow, I can't even. That is wonderful. Kind words are like honey, sweet for the soul. Happy birthday. Okay, let's look at this up like this. Oh my gracious sakes a days. So you do a front and a back. I don't know. Oh, it's not as hard as I thought it might be. I will never try to teach this because not everything should be orange. Anita Solars. If I could, I'd send you to the corner. No, not everything needs to be orange. You are right. But this is amazing, Linda. Well, wow, you get multiple kinds of shapes when you. How fun is this? And then it folds on itself. So it fits into an A2 size card or envelope. She did put extra postage on it. And she's got an enameled bee there. Wow, this is very special. And there's a little gnome in there. I'll give you one more chance to see. That's amazing. Yeah. And then she just wrote the little note on the back, which works very slick. I couldn't even. But let me just see. Let me just see. So this back part is all. So if you made this card about another inch tall, you would have these folds already, and then folded it. Then you would have the folds already made for these two strips, right? And then you could just cut the two half-inch off, and you'd have kind of like a double Z thing. And then you would have those pieces to put on front. Okay. I might be able to make that. But I'm not going to do it on air because that will always mess me up. That's wonderful. Thank you so much for that very, very elaborate and special card. You're a very nice person. And talented. Woo! Joe Henderson, I recognize this card right away. This is from Craft Roulette. Do not remember which one, but it was from Craft Roulette. And she, did you know what, it rhymes with happy birthday? Chocolate. I love it. Or JD. And she always signs her dog's names with little paw prints. But this was a cute card. She's got some things popped up there. The little ephemera is nice quality. It's Ethel and Lucy. There they are. Chocolate makes everything better. Really nicely laid out. Little slimline. Beautiful paper in the background. Really nicely laid out. Some pop-ups and some chocolate. We've all seen that episode, right? The best. Ah, you guys are good. Thank you so much for those beautiful cards. Now, I've got one other little Paperganza thing to talk about, but I got a nice little present from Nina at Waffle Flower, and I've got some things to play with. We've got some fairy tale kind of things, and I've gone ahead and put things that work together, but some fairy tale things with some fairy tale sentiments. They don't necessarily go together when you buy them, but I put them together because they worked that way. And then here is another little fairy tale. There's Cupid. And there's Heidi. I'm not sure, but it's really sweet. Really sweet. Best friends. This is about being best friends. And that honestly looks like Boomer. So I love that one immediately. Do you remember the bears that hug? They also have swans that hug, that intertwine on a card. And so I was oohing and awing over them. And so Nina sent me an intertwined swan set. I'm excited about that. Some little ducks and a pond eye. Oh my goodness, they've got their little bums up, so it just makes them look like they're down in the water, which is a hilarious sight when you see it in the on a lake. And then also a pond stencil, which I just got these the other day and I have not played with them. Yesterday after JD, and there's no way I can even move after that. And some pretty beautiful swan dies. That'll be nice on there. And it looks like they're down in the water too. With some little signets. That is CYNET. For those who are wondering what baby swans are called. Some little of their little sentiments. Looks like they go with the fairy tales. Ooh, those are pretty too. Wouldn't those be pretty on some kind of bluish, greenish, purplish paper? And I wonder if you do that with... so here's the thing. I don't know what I'm going to do with these quite, but I know that I can go to Waffle Flower's YouTube channel and their website and look all these things up, and there will be samples, and I love that. There is some sentiments, some punny sentiments, and some dies to go with it about swans, like you are swanderful, which is really funny. My primary care doctor's name is Swan, so I'm wondering what to do with that. You are a swan in a million. Swan, I wish you a happy birthday. Girls just want to have fun. You are a swan of a kind. Just want to say hello. You are my swan, and only this swan's for you. Oh, those are cute. Thank you so much, Nina. I will enjoy making some things with that. I truly, truly will. And not only that, now it's time to talk about Paperganza. Here's the thing. Paperganza is going to be an intimate small group. There's going to be 128 people. That really isn't very many people. So we are 75% sold out. And that means we have 4 tables of people spaces left. So I know on the 16th, the price goes up another $25. Don't want to panic you. If you can't do it, you can't do it. But if you can do it, now is the time to kind of get on the board and join us, because we are getting prizes and swag bag items that are just going to be remarkable. And kudos to our sponsors. They are just really rallying. And one of the sponsors is Waffle Flower. So, whoa! It's okay, I didn't get hurt. So I got a bunch of flyers. And in each one of our little swag bags, we've got a little mini hoop to send. A little die is so darling. I'm so excited to add those to your swag bag. And then for a prize, Nina sent this beautiful little brush set. So just by showing up and being there, you will qualify to win some prizes. Plus, we've got games. We got so much stuff going on. It's going to be so fun. Okay, so that was a lot of mail, and I couldn't not do it, but I had to do it, and I didn't mind doing it. But we're going to jump right over to our slideshow. We won't be able to fit too many in, but here's the thing. There's always a thing. The thing of the thing. I do have a membership or a member show scheduled tomorrow night to record with us, and we will be talking about the cards from this week's gallery. So I won't share many of them here, but if you are a member, you have another chance to be on displayed and talked about with a very, very nice lady. Super nice. I'm looking forward to spend the evening or an hour or so with her. So we're going to make this one pretty short. But let's start and see what we got. This is episode 253. And we had Nima. Next. We had Nima. There was my card. We had card with 3 folds, which I thought was going to be hard, and it wasn't. Sweaters for colors, footwear. The footwear. And post-it note. There was my card. It was a lot of fun to make. I made masks with post-its and used the little Trinity Gnomies. He has swim fins on. Cute. Nima was a lot of fun. She's so interesting. I thought everybody would enjoy meeting her. I think you all did. If you haven't shared that show with other people that may have interest in Nima, learning more about Nima's talents and such, lupus, bobbin lace, Puerto Rico. I don't even know what else. There's a lot there that she's got going on. And she also has a nice little channel that you guys really raised up a lot. So well done. But share it with them too. Don't stop sharing. She's a great gal. Susan Pitts, 26. Her little footwear are boots. And that does look like a Zoe fold. It is a Zoe fold. So adorable. She did a Joy fold on a Z fold. That's the way we do it. And she used Post-its to mask the boots. Oh, boots were... we just immediately thought, oh, this is impossible. But it wasn't impossible. Look at that. There's 345 this is not impossible cards in the gallery. Well done. Susan Pitts, well done. Number 7 for Rebecca in California. Make me coffee and tell me I'm pretty. Seriously, life is not any harder than that. Tell me my cards are pretty and we'll all be happy. She enjoyed the challenge because she used scraps and some extras in her stash. That does feel so good, doesn't it? I love getting in my baby bear bin and making some things, and then my mama bear bin if it didn't have it in the baby bear bin, and then if push comes to shove, I'll go to the papa bear bin and get some full-size paper. But no, I start little and go up. She did the Zoe fold. There's another Zoe fold. Zoe. Cute girl has a favorite black kicks. Were you surprised by how many footwears, not shoes, but footwear images you had in your stash? It was so fun. Well done, Rebecca. Darling card. Number 7 for her. 114 for Sharon Kester in the brown chair. She used to be in the red chair, but now she's in the brown chair, and she did a double Dutch door. Girl, overachieving. That's really cool. That's very cool. Oh, that is cool. So she's got a top fold, and then she's got 2 sides folds at the bottom, but they're kind of hidden. Wow. And you've got all sorts of spring going on there. It feels real good. We got snow again last night. It's going to be 5 degrees tonight. Oh. It's too cold. So many footwear in your stuff, Anita Solars. You can come out of the corner then. This is really springy, though. This is very pretty. I'm looking forward. See, Sharon Kester, you make great cards. Looking forward to meeting you. Anna R. from Wisconsin, 164. She's got more boots. I had some boots, too, and I thought about doing them, but that's kind of like the same the same fold that Sharon used. A trifold card. It wasn't that hard. It's very interesting, too. Very interesting how you guys came up with those different things. And you use the sending a post as the Post-it, which works. Those are big raindrops, man. I like them. They're almost snow. That's really a cute card. I like rain boot kind of stuff. I don't have any, but I love them in cards. It's kind of like snow. I love snow in cards. Oh, sweet Lisa Hunter from Virginia, 168. She's been with us so very many galleries ago. She started with us. She used the topper paper also on her card. Oh, the same one that she did in 249. Well, why not? Had sitting on her desk. That's how I like to do it. I love finding stuff on my desk to use. She made a box car. And it folds into a A2. Oh, look at you. Very clever, young lady. Very clever. Footwear or boots on the doorstep. Oh, look at the little Scotty dog. That's really sweet. She worked in the measurements on the Post-it. Lisa, you can tell you've been around for 168 cards when you do tricks like that. Oh, well done. Hope you're doing well. Sherry B from Utah, number 90. She's got some big old flip-flops on that card. She sure does. The Post-its inside. Yes, there were several of those. That's a really cute way to do it. And who knew that was going to be so fun? And then she's got the little folds up there, kind of like I did on mine. So it works. It makes a nice little extra touch there. I like it. One more, because we got to get to Whodunit. Tamra Andrews. She is the bonus. She also does a lot of bonus cards. And you can see it on, you can find her cards on her, I think she has a community showcase page. And you can see it over there on that other thing I was talking about, Becky Ann. Tamra Andrews, numbered 124. Oh, she forgot it was Valentine's. It's all right. It's all right. And so she scribbled a little note for his love on a pink Post-it note at work. There you go. They'll love it. They sure will. 3 folds. That's a fancy little fold thing. I love that. Those papers on that black mat like that. They probably have the kind of a same color pattern, but not anything else that's very resembling each other. But you could do that with like a 6x6 pad where they kind of have the same color palette and do something like that. That's really cool. And then you've got that's not so tough. You'd have to have the numbers, but it's not so tough. The fox has Post-it on his paw. There's 3 circle panels there with critters on them. Man, that's a lot of stamping and coloring. Nicely done, Tamra. Yeah, bright spring sweaters. Really pretty. Like I said, those are great. Go on over to craftroulette.live, episode 243, and check out the gallery. There's only 345 in there right now. Of course, it's only Wednesday. And if you are a member, you have till Thursday at midnight Central Time. There's also like 6 new people in the gallery, and I think they're Nima's friends. I think that's so sweet. Nima had a Zoom call with her sisters and daughters, I believe, Saturday after she was on the show, and they made some cards. She's getting everybody to make some cards. I love that. It was great. So, yes, good times. Okay, I'm going to move on to... Yes, it's time, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, crafters and craftettes. It's time to try to bust me a new one as I try to steal some art from the current gallery. Let's see how we're going to do this. I've got my steps all made out. I have 22 steps on this one. We'll see where you catch me. Let me get a drink. I've been talking a while a minute. The object of the game is to be the first card detective to correctly solve the mystery of whodunit and provide the clue that broke the case wide open. The details are... I will be making a card based on a card from the most recent episode's gallery. My project will be inspired by a selected card, but it will not be a perfect copy. There will be clues in my project, but it won't be as easy as finding one match because they could be hidden, altered, or quite changed. To play the game, you must be present during the live stream. To participate, you'll need to have the correct gallery on craftroulette.live open to find the clues. That would be somebody's going to pop that up. Oh, it's already up there from Craft Roulette. Thank you, sir. To solve the mystery, you have to type @CraftRoulette in the chat, followed by the name of the crafter you believed inspired my card, plus number 3 is the clue that you found. And Paula Rice usually pops in here if she is here tonight and says something like, there it is. And it says, @CraftRoulette, is it Mary Gunn with the summer gnomes in their floaties? That would work. That would work. You have to have all 3 things, including the @CraftRoulette. So, if you are the first one to solve the case and bust me a new one, send me to the gulag, the card gulag. That doesn't sound too bad. They'd probably have me making paper or something horrible, but it's a good thing for other people to do. I like to use paper, but I don't want to make paper. You will win a Krog, a Craft Roulette original giveaway, a handmade card with an itty bitty gift. Yep, the most coveted prize in the Crafterverse. Crafterverse, a Krog. That's the original giveaway, a handmade card with an itty bitty gift. Oh, who do I hear? Oh, I thought you were going to stay in the water tonight because it's so cold. You thought about it. Well, let's see what you're... Oh, I see. You had to go out shopping at Duck Walls to get a nice warm scarf and coat to come out of the water. Well, I like the color. It looks really good on you. Matches your beak and bill and everything. Well, do you have anything to say before you go back and stay warm? Ah, that means good luck in duck. That old Kraft, that old duck, he knows what to do. He's even got clothes. All right, are we ready? Let's do it. God, thanks. My quacker working? Oh no, my quacker wasn't working. I'm sorry. Well, he was talking away. Well, he said he kind of was shy tonight anyway, so it's okay. He's okay. He thanks you for understanding. Okie doke. I thought we tested it, but I guess it didn't. That's okay. We'll be all right. I need to make sure I got my sample so I can see it. What else do I want? Slow mode is on, so that means if you want to make a guess, you will have to wait a minute before you can make another guess. Pulled out some of my beautiful Your Paper Insider from box 10. And you know, I don't like to waste a single tiny bit of it. So I've got a little thing I'm going to do with it. So pretty. And so smooth. Let's see. This was something I learned from our friend Sharon Luska. This is like real thin styrofoam. And you can use it for a mat, just for a little bit of stick up. Speaking of stick up, who will be tonight's detective? We don't know yet. I'm going to cut it out at the same time with my piece here. Got a little bit of a tab there, but it just lifts it up just a tiny little bit. Tonight's sentiment is brought to you by my right hand. And I think it's a little big. So we'll adjust it. I did it in pencil so I can go over higher here with pen. And you saw it wasn't very hard to do. Cut this out. So if this doesn't work, we'll do it again. You are a shoe in. Okay, we'll make sure that gets nice and dry before we go ahead and start erasing that ridiculous pencil. Oh, the guesses have begun. Some distressed oxide on some acetate. You know, no card's ever going to be the same when you do it this way because everything's going to be different colors. My sample card is a lot different than this. So there you go. I think I'll wipe that off and do a little something more. I did think of this morning when I saw Cassie Trask doing this on a Trinity video. I thought, I haven't done that in ages. I think, and then when I got ready to do this card, I thought, it's kind of a cool look. I want to try it. I haven't done it in a long time, so I'm going to do it tonight. And she used a piece of acetate. I did put a little piece of washi tape on here because since it is clear and I've got it on a glass mat, it's definitely going to get lost. So there we go. There we go. That's just fine. All right. So next on the agenda for this guy, because I don't know what this junk is on here. It's gross. But it's like growing on here. Maybe I put something on there. Has this ever happened to you? I don't know. Maybe I just need a new one. But, oh golly, I didn't know I had 2 of those on there. Oh, well, isn't that funny? I am grounded from splattering, so I am going to do some stamp splattering. It's faux splattering, and it's just fine with me. Because I don't want you to all of a sudden see something coming up on the lens and making you all flinch. That would be rude. So this is an old stamp set from Close to My Heart, and it's just the handiest little thing with all sorts of splatters. I don't know who makes anything like that now, but if you see one and you also have trouble with getting in trouble splattering the world when you go to do such things, and you want to have the look but don't want the mess, there's your answer. But I don't know who makes them. So, I don't know if anybody makes them. All right. That's looking mighty fine. I think I'm happy with that. That is up to step 5 already. This is going to need to dry. This is so I'm so patient. One more, couple more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. That's good enough. I'm okay. That was me drawing. Add some little gizmos and gadgets. Whatchamacallits. How are we doing on guessing? I don't know if you're close or not. But thanks for playing. I hope you're enjoying the gallery. If you're wondering about chocolate, I will tell you, Mr. JD stood up right in front of his gunny yesterday for about a second. It was so cute. It was so cute. Okay. All right. Trim this guy down. Go over to my other one to do the other side. This is not big enough. Trimmed up just like it's supposed to. Right. Oh, is that supposed to? Nope. Wouldn't do. Wasn't supposed to do that. Back. I'm taking it back. All right. Now let's get beautiful faux mat on here where we don't waste very much of our beautiful pearlescent. Oh no, not there. Pearlescent paper from your Paper Insider. By the way, I did make a card today with your Paper Insider paper. From box 10, I made 2 little silver robotic mice with a new die, really cute little tiny die from Trinity. Added this rayon. This has rayon in it, this paper, and you can iron it and seal it into like envelopes and such. And this really fun stuff. And this was also your Paper Insider mat. So, and all of it, all the paper was from your Paper Insider, and the little images were from Trinity. And then these little shimmer dot things that they have fit right inside their little ears. I tried some yellow or some pink, and it looked like they had terrible infections. So I just made them silver, and I think they turned out cute. Super fun stuff. You know, it's just nice to be. It's fun. And it's fun to try to trick you guys too. I won't lie. And I do appreciate you playing, because it would be so sad to just show up on Wednesday night and not have anybody to play. Whodunit. See, I didn't want to cut the mat out here. I think this is easier for me, not for everybody maybe, but to gut the mat. There's no way I'm putting all this pretty paper underneath some silly old piece of black cardstock. Just not going to happen. Let these take over here for a minute. Oh, now we can bring these back in. And let's see if this is nice and stable, so we don't smudge it. If we do, we can do it again. And we're safe. It's good to be safe. You are a shoo-in. Shoe referring to footwear, of course. I do hope you're enjoying these challenges. I think you are. Finding things in your stash you didn't know you had, or you hadn't used, or hadn't used in the same way. It's very fun, and I appreciate you being a part of our silliness. Okay, so we can just glue this little thing back right on, I think. It's not going to like eat it like acetone on styrofoam. I think that is true. One of those owns on owns. And we'll have that puffed up just a little bit. Works for me. Works for me. All right, back to you. Are you dry? Okay. This is a very scary part. Very scary. Okay. Be brave, Mary. Be brave. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. I'm scared. But if Nima can draw on her cards, I can draw on my cards. And if it doesn't look quite right, it's okay. We'll just make it our own style. You may not be able to see that very well. This may be a good thing. I am planning on going over this with some... That one looks like a guinea pig. Okay, here we go. How are we doing in there? I just see lots of movement in the chat. You guys are busy. Busted. Busted. Well, my drawing must not be as bad as I think. If I got caught doing that with this. All right, I'm going to go on just another minute here. And then we'll reveal. Oh, it's already. We'll reveal who I cased. Oops, got a big old glue booger on there. Let's see how much glue I need to put on here. You know, the fine tip things, those are just pretty cool, aren't they? They just are. We used to not have those in the olden days, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, crafters and craftettes. And it really is a nice thing. We used to not have a lot of... We used to use glue stick all the time, for Pete's sake. This is me not wanting to do any math. That looks straight enough. Not straighten up, but straight enough. I did do this a different way on my sample card, and I'm just fine not doing it that way. Okay, those need to dry too. We are so what? Let's see. That was number 13. I was working on number 13 when I got caught. Very clever gumshoe. Very clever. I am no shame in getting caught by this gumshoe. Kind of like getting caught by Columbo. I guess. Or Perry Mason. Or, no, I guess it was Paul Drake. Or some other famous detective. I can't think of any in this century. Those are all last century, but I'm so last century. Uh-oh, we got a little movement there. Got movement in the back 40. What? I lost one. I just cut it crooked as heck. Oh well, we can fix that. Sorta. We'll fudge until it's fixed. All right. Well, heck of a deal. Let me give you one more little clue if you're still playing. And let's reveal. Who did I case and who caught me? It was fun to make this card. I was casing Carmen Bruxma with her 145th card. She also has a video, I think, on every one of them. This was my sample. So how did I do? What did I borrow from her card? She had 3 folds. Well, she had 4 folds. She had 5 folds. We had this fold. And she had folds on her square. I didn't do folds on my square. I did folds on my black mat. And I could have used a square, but her post-it is inside my, so I thought I'm just going to put a post-it on the outside because that would be the same square. She had purple. And so to help you out, I did put a purple marker on the mask. At one point it rolled off, but there was a purple on there, so it might have helped you if you were looking for it. But she said it would make a pretty sweater, especially the purple, and I thought, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. I want mine nice and bright and yellow. So footwear, she had shoes on pattern paper. I didn't have any, so I quote-unquote cased her card, her shoes, and drew some similar, not exactly like hers, but similar to hers. And then the style of her shoes were kind of, and the background and everything, a lot of space between them, and just their kind of sketchy little outline colors. And I may go back in and color with some colors, but I don't think so because I didn't have a white background. She had a white background. But this was pretty sneaky the way I fit that in there. But I didn't want to draw all the shoes, so I just drew hearts. So that was how I did that. And like I said, I drew from the inspiration of Nema drawing on her cards and drew on mine. She had the note inside. With a Post-it, I put the Post-it on the front and as part of the focal image, and then folded these little guys. And I never do that shape. I never do a diamond shape. So that was fun too. I got caught by Crazy Kitty, who I will not try to get away with anything when she is here in July. She will be joining us, and I will definitely try not to get by anything with Crazy Kitty at Paperganza. Very, very fun. Ah, goodness, well done. She's caught me so many times. So many times. That girl is good. I'm going to give her, I don't know if the cheers were working or not, but I'm giving her a cheer. Yay. We do always want to take time to thank our patron. They used to be patrons. It's on my thing as patron. But our members, there they are. It's wonderful that you guys join us because I've often likened you to a shot of vitamins or something, a little tonic to just keep us coming back to this whole situation every Wednesday and Friday nights and all the in-between times getting ready. But we do appreciate you. I like meeting you so much on our calls. Last week we had a silver call, and I got to meet a couple new silver members. It was really fun. And then, of course, gold, we get together at least 3 times a month, and then our happy birthday party too. So, and they can come to the other. So if you're a gold, you can be on a Zoom call with us 6 times a month. Unbelievable. You think she's caught me 8 times, Colleen? It's a lot of times. You are also a very good gumshoe. You've caught me a lot of times too, Colleen. So anyway, thank you guys. If you want to know more about that, you can go to craftroulette.live/support, and you can read all about the different levels. There's a discount with an annual thing. A lot goes on over there, so we appreciate you. Thank you so much. Nema, thanks for being a great guest. We're going to come back Friday and have another great guest. We're going to have our Valentine night with Jay Thomas as our group Valentine. It almost sounds a little bit odd, but I think it'll be fun for Jay, and I know it'll be fun for us. So it's also Kerwin's birthday on Friday, so make sure to have your cat whiskers on and your cat ears. I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. And then next Wednesday we'll be back for another episode of Whodunit. Let's get those noggins kissed. The only one caught me after all. And we will say goodnight. We'll see you Friday. Stay warm. Bye-bye. Thank you.